In this video, I'm going to explain a trading strategy using the VWAP indicator for crypto and Bitcoin. So, as you know, VWAP is an indicator that you can find in TradingView and also in many other trading platforms. It's one of the most popular trading indicators that traders we use to trade spot crypto and also derivatives, also S&P 500, Nasdaq and other derivatives or other markets. So before explaining the trading strategy using VWAP, I want to say that VWAP stands for volume weighted average price. So it takes into consideration the volume and also the price. So volume is very important for trading. Knowing the volume is a very important thing, and also knowing the price as price action. But you have to keep in mind that the VWAP is just an indicator. As I always said, you need to focus first on price action, you need to focus first in levels, and indicators, as his name says, is just a derivative of the price. So volume weighted average price, VWAP, is calculated in base of the price. So if you want to trade, first you need to use price action, and then the indicator is just a tool to help you make your decisions, okay? So this is one thing you need to have in mind. Before explaining the strategy, I encourage you to follow me on Twitter on trading_soldier, and also you can visit my website trading-soldier.com. So here in Twitter I post daily updates, and you can follow my trades, also many news that I consider helpful or relevant to trading. And also here in my website trading-soldier.com you can find a lot of articles that I post. These articles are the same, let's say, the same content that I post in my YouTube videos or Rumble videos or Twitter videos, but they are for example, they are in written format. So if you prefer to read instead of to listen to a video, you can, for example, see this article, read this article, and you find the same content proposed in a different format. Okay, so how we begin with the VWAP trading strategy? Okay, so to begin with the VWAP trading strategy, first we need to go to the indicators tab on TradingView, and here we need to search for VWAP, okay? And here we have the VWAP that is proposed by default by TradingView. We have the VWAP auto anchored, that this is not what we are going to use, but we are going to use this, okay? The issue that we have with this VWAP is that when we go here into settings, okay, you see the orange line is the VWAP, because VWAP is only one line, okay? And the other lines are derivatives, okay, of the VWAP line. This maybe is remember you Bollinger Bands, okay? But this is VWAP. This is a totally different indicator. Okay, for example, as we see here in style, we see the VWAP is the orange line, but these are the derivatives bands. That is very helpful for the trading strategy. Also, we have the third derivatives line, okay? But as we see here, in this case, we are going to remove these lines. The issue that we have with this indicator is that, for example, if we go here on inputs, we can see that the anchor period is 1 month. What that means? This means that every month this indicator is going to reset. For example, we are going to take another time frame. For example, here we go on month, and we change to week. Okay, so if we go to the week, you can see that every week the indicator suffers these resets. Let's see here, 1 week, the indicator resets. After 1 week, the indicator resets. And the issue with this, the problem with this is that for the first day after the indicator resets, you cannot trade because the indicator is not gathering enough data to be precise and to mark properly the levels of the VWAP and also the derivatives line. So this is, in my opinion, a big issue, because if you are in a critical point, for example, at a resistance point or a support point, and you need the VWAP to perform or to inform you, to give you data, to make a decision and enter a trade, if the indicator is in this day or so that is gathering data, you will not be able to trust this indicator. So we are not going to use VWAP as TradingView propose. Recently, TradingView has launched a new VWAP indicator that is called Air VWAP, that stands for rolling VWAP. This indicator here also is TradingView official, so you can trust this indicator as the same as the VWAP, because they are official indicators from TradingView. So if we go here, it's the same that I have here already activated. We activate it, and as we see here, you have the VWAP in blue, because I choose the VWAP to be in blue, but the indicator is not resetting. This rolling VWAP it resets every week, but it takes the week in advance and the week before as data to keep showing the VWAP. So it never resets, and you always have the VWAP. That's why it's called rolling VWAP, because it's always rolling and it never resets. So we're going to use for this trading strategy rolling VWAP. Now that we have rolling VWAP, I like to change the colors, because this is like a rainbow and I don't want a lot of colors in my chart. So for this we are going to change all these derivatives bands to gray. The only line that we are going to leave in color is the VWAP line. So as you see here, we have 3 upper derivatives lines and 3 down derivatives lines, and we have in the middle the VWAP. So the trading strategy is very simple, okay? This trading strategy is very simple. As you see, as I said before, these VWAP's derivatives lines are they look alike a lot like Bollinger Bands, but they are not Bollinger Bands, because this takes the volume and the price as, let's say, base currency or base points to make the calculations of the indicator. So as you see here, the derivative line that is in the bottom of the chart, this line here, the most of the time it acts as support, and the derivative line in the upper part of the chart, it acts as resistance, okay? So the trading strategy is very basic. You take, for example, when you see that the price is reaching, as I said before, you need to complement this with price action. You don't need to trust only VWAP and this strategy, okay? But if you see that the price is approaching the part of the bottom, the derivative line in the part of the bottom of the chart, this third derivative line, this here, we are going, for this tutorial, we are going to change it to color, let's say, green here, because this is encouraging to take a long. And the upper band 3, we are going to change it in red, because this is encouraging to take a short, okay? So this way you will understand better, okay? So as you see here, when the price arrives to the third derivative line, to the third band, here is a good point to take a long trade or to buy spot, okay? Here, because often price reverses into the VWAP, not into the upper band, but into the VWAP. So one strategy that I use many times is when I see that the price is approaching the lower band, the third lower band in the chart, here I take a trade, not here, okay, but near to here. If I see that the price is having support, I see a pink candle bar that the price action is showing me that here are signs of reversion, okay? For example, here we are at 1 hour time frame, so we are at a higher time frame, but this, as you know, price is fractal, so this strategy works also on 5-minute chart, 50-minute chart, 30-minute chart, also 5-hour chart, daily chart, okay? But VWAP doesn't change so much in between time frames, okay? If you not go to the weekly in higher time frames, it doesn't change much. So VWAP is almost the same in 5-minute, 50-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, and 4-hour chart, okay? So for example, here we can take a trade into the VWAP, okay? So I will put, for example, let's take a long trade here. I will put my entry point here, and I will close the trade here, and I will put my stop loss here, for example, okay? So as you see here, I take profit into the VWAP, and here I close the position. I don't care if the trade goes higher and goes into the third lower band, okay? The other way to trade this indicator is with a short position opened when the price reaches the third upper band. So we are here in the chart. We see the third upper band here that we are colored in red color. So after I see a strong rejection, a pink candle bar, a wick up, and then price is reversing from this level. Also, as I said before, you need to combine this with price action, but I see here that the price here got rejected, come back, another time it make a retest from this level, and then it got rejected heavily. So for example, here it will be a good point to entry a short trade, okay? So if you see here, the price touch the third band from the upper side, and you go down to the VWAP. You take the profit at the VWAP, and you put your stop loss after this last strong rejection in the highs, in the resistance level that the price is telling you, okay? So it's very simple. If you go in the chart, you can find a lot of examples of this, okay? For example, here, another example, maybe not all the time the price will reach the third lower band. Also, other times the price reach the third lower band and then continue lower. As I said before, this is just an indicator. You should not base your whole trading strategy with this. You need to complement and search confluence with this indicator and with price action and with other indicators, okay? With sentiment, with other many indicators and trading strategies, as I explained here in my website and also in this YouTube channel or on my Twitter. But you need to find confluence. This indicator alone is not the holy grail of trading. You will not be profitable using just this indicator. And if everyone is telling you that with just one indicator you will be a good trader, this is a lie, okay? If you are trading from years from now, you know what I'm talking about, okay? So, but you here can find a lot of examples. For example, here the price touch the upper band of the VWAP. You take a short into the VWAP, okay? Again, here, this time touch the second band on the downside of the VWAP, and then bounce into the VWAP again. So you should take the VWAP as a reference point for taking profits, and the derivatives bands as a volatility indicator. So when the price reach to the upside, the third band, you should be looking for short trades, and when the price reach the down band in the third price or the second band, you should be looking for long trades and always taking profit into the VWAP. So as I said before, you should load this indicator into TradingView. Please go back into the chart, find examples to see that this strategy really works, okay? Test it with low capital, as I always said, and don't go heavy on these trades. But as you see here, for example, this is other example, perfectly example here. You should go here for a long into VWAP. You take the stop loss from the lows here, okay? As soon as the price touch this band, it got rejected and go into the VWAP again with a short trade from here into the VWAP. Again, you adjust the stop loss. Okay, this is a very easy trading strategy, very profitable if you do it right. Okay, so this is the video for today. I always encourage you to read the price action, because when you see strong rejections, this means a reversal combined with this indicator. Okay, so as I said before, I encourage you to follow me on Twitter on trading_soldier, and also visit my website on trading-soldier.com. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and we see you on the next video.